Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel once more again. And please, if you are watching, please don't forget to like this video after you watch it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as you're gonna get most from me as I'm making more videos in order to educate people there about cyber psychological torture, remote neural control, electronic harassment that has been, purposely, subjected, to certain people who are isolated and then targeted in the community. So I am one of those people who is targeted, and now I'm targeted for the past 20 years. And my name is Jackson Ngenda, and I'm from Namibia. As the last video, I talked about the motives that these people use in order to harass their victims. Like in my case, they said that I committed or I did something rude in public, something like a public stunt, in order to get publicity or to get famous, according to them. This is what that's why they are harassing me like this, or torturing me, or exposing and exploiting me in public. I want to answer to that claim. It is an unfortunate claim. As let me just take you back in the year 90s. In the 90s, because I matriculated in 1993. Because I was raised by a single mother, without a father, that was absent. So which means that when I matriculated, instead of going, to the university, I just, looked for job, casual work in order to raise money so that I can, because I didn't, as you can see, I was raised by a single mother who had 5 children, all without fathers. She was taking care of us alone. So which means that there was no money, to take us, to further education. So in fact, we had to fend for ourselves, which means that I started looking for casual jobs. Then after casual jobs, then in 1998, that's when I enrolled myself at Polytechnic of Namibia. And of course, I studied for 1 year. Then after 1 year, I couldn't go because it was a diploma for 3 years. So I couldn't move forward because of financial constraints. So I had to abandon my qualifications, so that I started looking for a job so that I can get a job and raise money, and then I come back to my job. Then fortunately, I got 2 offers. The other one was from the National Planning Commission as a mapper, and then the other one was from the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources as a seagoing inspector. Then I weighed the two. Then I decided to go with the Ministry of Fisheries and the Marine Resources, because the National Planning Commission one was just for a contract for 6 months, and after 6 months, and then you go back in the street again. But for the Ministry of Fisheries, it was like permanent. So I decided to go with the Ministry of Fisheries job, whereby I can work for 1 year, and then after 1 year or 2 years, quit when I have made enough money to come and back and finish my course. So that was my plan. which means then I received a letter of appointment, that stated that I should go and report on duty in the harbor of Walls Bay. Then I went there, to report. Then I started working. I worked for 1 year, if I can still remember. That's when after 1 year, that's when I started realizing that I was being followed by people who are now accusing me of what I'm telling you, what I've just told you, that these people, they are accusing me that I committed an indecent act in public in order to get famous. So my purpose to go and work in Walls Bay was to raise enough money so that I can go back and finish my studies. That was my purpose. So in fact, I'm answering back to their claim that I staged an indecent act in public in order, to get famous or in order to get publicity. That is not true. That is wrong. I went there to raise money. That when I couldn't, because of that thing, because they started harassing me, and they blocked me in the process. They used, I don't know how they come into conclusion that I did something illegal or I did something rude in public in order. That's why they are punishing me. I don't know how they come to conclusion of that. Because I don't believe that these people, they were really serious. Because if they were serious, they could have gotten there and investigate what really happened. Because as you work at sea, because I thought that maybe it will just go smoothly as I planned, but I never realized that working at sea, it's a difficult thing. It involves a lot of obstacles and stuff. It's a harsh environment whereby you are cut out from the rest of the world, and it's also dangerous, and it's also very hostile environment. Anytime when you are working at sea, the vessel can capsize, it can catch fire, or maybe somebody who doesn't like you can even push you. So all those possibilities of that danger. So when you are there and you are cut out, from the rest of the world, from your loved ones and everybody. So those situations or that condition, can affect somebody mentally and psychologically. So that's why there was a need for my former employer, to make a mechanism, like for instance, to make something that, in order to limit the chances of their employees being subjected, to some mental illness that is associated with working at sea. But in my case, or to their side, they never did anything, in order to mitigate those possibilities. So in fact, in my case, I think it was an unfortunate thing that happened, because not everybody is the same. We are different. We react different to any situations, in a given time. So others are strong, others are weak. Others, they can resist those side effects and suffer those reactions. So you should not treat the people the same. We have different people. Like for instance, you can go in an island which is infested by malaria mosquitoes, all of you. But not all of you will be sick from malaria. Others have got resistance. I understand what I'm trying to say, that not everybody can be affected by these things. Unfortunately, other people are weak. They need protection. Like in my case, since I started working at sea, I never received any counseling of some sort in order to counsel me before I go to I meet a normal world, or when I go to the normal world, like I meet my my loved ones or my friends or my families. No, 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 no. When we came from the sea, we were just, like dropped at our residential places, and that was it. Nothing. Because why I'm saying like this is that, for instance, if you come from the sea and maybe you are not right in your mind, you are having these side effects. But if there is a psychologist there, or a counselor, or a social worker, to come and counsel you and stuff like that, they will detect that this guy is not right in his mind, and we cannot release him. Because if they don't do something like that, that's why people can just come there and just go in public without knowing and do something that can, cause disgrace and destroy their life, like in my case. You see, my purpose of getting that job was to raise money and go back at Polytechnic and finish the course that I started. That was my plan. Not what these idiots are claiming. No, that is wrong. That's why I'm strongly against this cyber psychological torture, because they never researched. They just picked rumors from the street and then used those rumors, to accuse me of something that I'm very, very innocent. That's why I need justice. That's why I need a whistleblower, somebody who can expose these people of what they have been doing to me for the past 20 years, which is very, very, very wrong. They have blocked my life. They have frozen my future for 20 years. You cannot believe. Even today, I'm still doing something that I could have done 20 years ago. I'm still schooling with young people. Like, I'm doing a course there. You won't even believe it that in my class, almost everyone, they are young enough to be my children. Just imagine, the humiliation that I go through because of this. Because these cyber psychological tortures have held my future, hostage for the past 20 years. I cannot do anything. Even today, they are still harassing me. They still tell people lies, things that has nothing to do with me and stuff and everything. That's why I need their help. That's why I need people to realize that this is not a child play. This is cyber psychological torture. This is torture. And these people are criminal and they should be exposed and stopped. When they finish with me, they should not come to you or to your brother or to your husband or to your son. No. These people must be stopped. Thank you for watching. I'll be coming to you in the next videos. Thank you very much. And please, don't forget, to subscribe to this channel. More will be coming to you. Bye.